So I'm here with Val, and you are?
I'm Lawrence.
And you do?
Vocals.
Chris, bass.
Dav, guitar. John, drums.
Okay. Well, it's really awesome to be here with you guys. I know that you guys are on the cusp of releasing that record.
Finally, yeah.
After a while.
It's being mastered right now, so it's for the sake of this is like late April, isn't it? So it's being mastered in early May. Yeah. It's big. So it's an audio siege.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Doing it, which is going to be absolutely fantastic.
It's recorded at
It's going to sound good.
recorded at No Studio with Joe Clayton, he gets us.
Joe Clayton, which studios?
No
Studio. Joe Clayton from Pine, who just like got us. It was brilliant.
Like when we first
good.
did this, that was the first studio that came to my mind, and nothing the others.
As I have listened.
God, well we wrote them like over a year ago. And like it's almost, God, and it'll probably be out in October, so it'll be a year from writing to release.
So when I last spoke with Chris, this shit was coming on vinyl. Is that still true?
We want it to come out on vinyl, but with no confirmed plans for that just yet. We're looking at digital and cassette release first.
Sweet.
And we're going to see how that goes, so if we find some people to work with us for vinyl.
So that's going to be out there in the space by the time you guys play GizzardFest,
By
right?
the time GizzardFest happens,
People will know what the band sounds like in time to actually see us live for the first time ever.
Philosophically, what are you about as a band?
Philosophically, generally steer away from anything overtly apparent, if you get what I mean. So we don't really steer towards anything direct, but we have like themes that sort of revolve around societorial decline, that kind of.
So we're talking like esoteric living within society, or?
I mean, I think you can kind of look to our influences for an idea about that. Like, I think that probably Godspeed You Black Emperor to see a lot of that, but like, I think it's more general literary sense of dystopia that brings VOW together, I think.
I think trying to leave as much space for the listener to interpret their side of it as well. So like we put our persona and everything forward and what we're unhappy with, but we want that to affect the listener, so it's sort of on them to make a decision about that as well. We don't want to be overtly apparent about anything.
I missed that.
Sorry, I don't think there's ever been a truly great piece of art where the meaning's been literally signposted for people.
Yeah, it never is,
I'm
man.
not saying we're great art, but you know, you've got to leave something like
Is there an intention towards art then with that?
Music is art. The very best music is art. It is conceptual. It is something that speaks to people on the same level, and we are seeking to do something that's more than just five guys on the stage playing some tunes. Definitely.
So I noticed you were playing a glockenspiel.
Yeah.
Which is both genius and strange. Whose idea was that? Was that your idea, or did they say play this?
No. So funny enough, what happened was in our practice room, we share a room with another band, and one day we came in, and just in where Chris keeps his bass up, there was just a glockenspiel leaning up against the door. Oh, sweet. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I wonder who that is. And I spoke to the other band, and they were like, it's not us. And then we thought it could have been like a former like the member of the band. So we messaged. I spoke to him and he said, "No, it's not mine." So a glockenspiel
Just a beer.
Yeah, a loft. A glockenspiel.
Magic
God,
Speedy Black Emperor provided it for us.
Yes.
So as sort of a joke, I kind of put it on a stand and was like, I wonder how this could go, and then it works really well.
No, it does work really well.
Yeah, it's just like
I think it's an
silent
interesting
place.
direction to take the question in and introduce something like a glockenspiel, which usually does not sit on anybody's deck.
Well, that certainly comes from the post-rock influences that we've all
I think if anybody's watching this and they haven't seen us yet, haven't heard us yet, we have a massive hard-on for Godspeed You Black Emperor, like the biggest Godspeed You Black Emperor hard-on you can imagine.
So one of the things I did do last time we spoke is I mentioned the fact you were playing a glockenspiel, but I never really got to like do a rig rundown and kind of do the equipment thing, which totally sucked from my perspective. I should have asked that. That should be my first question out of my mouth. Because if there's anything that you can say about VOW is equipment seems to be key to your sound. Is that true, or am I just being a total hipster?
I would say, as the vocalist who has no equipment of my own, VOW is definitely you all love your gear. I think that's definitely true, right?
Yeah.
You like big, loud sounds.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'll talk a little bit about gear while he's up.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of sort of gear, yes, I'm a bit of a gear head, but the actual idea of the gear is unimportant. It's about the sound. It's about being able to create that wall of sound. If you've ever seen Sun, you've ever seen Wolves and Throne, you've ever seen any good black metal band, that volume, that wall is what's important, and being able to recreate that with the equipment and the budget that's available to us, I think, is the most important bit. So using some super low tunings, you can't just have standard gear. It won't recreate it to the right volume, to the right sort of level of force. So,
but you guys are like pretty next level in terms of volume. Probably one of the loudest bands I've seen play.
Quiet loud is, yeah, we go quiet, we go loud, we do both.
I'm not going to say you don't have the dynamics.
Yeah.
I just meant when you're loud, you're fucking loud.
Yeah, well, we want the music to be physical and impacting in that way.
Yeah.
We want the music to be something that you really take home with you. I mean, we're never going to get to Sun levels of volume, but
You can always try.
that's something that really inspires me. That's something that really speaks to me, that sort of physical wall of sound. And if we can take that idea and make it more melodic, more textural than just a wall of feedback and drone through what we do, that's, yeah.
So how do you feel as a drummer fighting against such volume?
Oh, well, I used to have, when we first started, I got this tiny piccolo snare.
Oh man, piccolo snares are really loud and really snappy.
It's really loud. One of the first shows we did, I think it was not the first show we did.
Yeah.
I was checking the snare and the guy was like, "That's ridiculous!" Like,
they're really loud, man.
Yeah. So, and then he was like, "Why have you got that?" And then everyone else was in the sound check as well. And then he was like,
"Are you
right,
still using a piccolo snare?"
No, I've got a different snare now. I've got a World Max 14. That's a 7x14 World Max, which is nice. That's fucking loud as well. But I think I'm a pretty heavy hitter anyway, so I think I do a fairly good job of staying on top of these guys.
You've got to be with these guys, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So where do you come from lyrically?
Again, I think that...
Are you political or emotional or...?
It's a... hopefully not sound super pretentious, literary would probably be the better term, yeah.
I like that.
Like
I respect that.
I wrote, I think in my previous bands I've tried to write words that would kind of stand alone as prose or a poem, rather than just writing something that like it'll do as lyrics. I guess I'm trying to do the same thing with this band too. Like taking like I said, the influence of Godspeed You Black Emperor and things like that, which is, even though they have no lyrics, that narrative of dystopia and societal collapse, I think is something that, without any of us even talking about it together.
He helped me out, he was friendly online.
You're the only person that would ever say that about me.
Since you guys are from VOW.
In terms of like...
Yeah.
What are you trying to achieve?
Well, we're opening for Primitive Man today, and last time I saw Primitive Man, I decided I wanted to start a really, really fucking heavy band with John, who will be along in a minute. And John,
so this is kind of your look, John?
No, because John had also been talking to Daft.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had also been talking to Daft without knowing John was talking to Daft.
So Daft is the sort of like nucleus of all this. So like, Daft was talking to him, he was talking to John was talking to Daft. Daft was jamming with me and I was doing like techno at the time. All these influences going together. It's just like, we didn't really plan it, did we? We just kind of jammed and it just always really pleasant, with like pleasant company, pleasant music, like certain kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was, I don't know, I was expecting it to be sort of sludgy jams, but all of a sudden blast beats happened and we've not really looked back since then.
Yeah.
So you guys are bringing the whole kit and caboodle to GizzardFest, right?
I hope so, yeah.
Yes, We are bringing backline. We're bringing everything we can. We're going to give it the full.
Yeah, we do gear like nobody else does, I think. Apart from maybe Bismuth.
Yeah. I mean, Tanya is actually my rig idol. If I'm honest, Tanya is. That's a hell of a rig.
Yeah. Tanya's amps make Chris love her, and Tanya's guitar makes me love her.
Yeah. See, this is it.
So this is a really wonderful show for you guys.
Absolutely.
I was looking forward to this.
Primitive Man were the inspiration for me for starting this band. Awesome. And Bismuth are just next level.
Top 3 bands that you want to watch at GizzardFest.
Top 3 bands? Blimey. Well, Chubby. Definitely Chubby. They always surprise me. I always forget how good they are. Because it's just so odd.
It's Chubby Thunderous, brother.
Exactly, yeah, man. Kurokoma. They'll be good.
Yeah.
I think they're playing...
They're playing tonight. It's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah, playing after us. And then... probably a 100-year-old man.
100-year-old man, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Quite good.
Okay.
I'll second 100-year-old man. They're really cool. They sound like...
So 100-year-old man?
But yeah, 100-year-old man. They sound like I'm in which is cool. Archelon are cool. As I recall, they sound... is it Archelon?
Yeah.
They're cool. They've got a nice Cult of Luna.
Yeah, no, they're cool guys.
And Boss Killoid would be cool. Like I've heard bits of their new album.
Good fucking call across the board. If you ask me. So.
Yeah. So those are my picks.
All right. Mr. Wood.
Okay, so we've already had a lot of love for 100-year-old man, but sorry guys. I'm going to go Baal.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good.
Baal.
I love the direction they're going in now, I've got to admit.
The new Black Baal is very, very good. New singer from Hecate is so yeah, that's a really, really great thing. Under, I love the boys in Under.
As I've been saying, the sexy boys from Under.
I don't know if they're sexy.
I don't know, have you seen Matt now? He's had his hair cut.
I prefer him with the hair. No, definitely the sexy boys in Under. Yeah, I love those guys. And to be honest, I'm going to say Spastic Monkey.
Oh!
No.
Dare.
Like, I've watched documentaries that centre around your bass player, you know. I mean, the sound
you're on about David, aren't you?
I'm on about David, yeah.
No, David's a beautiful man.
I can't believe more people don't know that it's the guy behind the greatest fuzz pedals. That you can get the sort of shit that, like, everybody buys. Derivations of his circuits, like that he's done. It's fucking mental.
Because it's David. And
he's lovely.
So here's
you guys
funny
have an interesting and original take on Sludge, which is better than most of the bands just going, hey, blues scale screaming, that'll do.
Yeah. Well, that's mostly because I can't play and they don't realise yet.